Hey guys, what's up? It's Jonathan with One Big Impact. So good morning. And I have a cool video for you today, hopefully. And this was suggested by a member. I'm not going to tell you what member, but it was definitely an awesome member. So today's video is on non-scale victories. Now a lot of us, we get wrapped up in that damn scale and we think about this all the time, and there's a little pain in there. I don't know what the hell it is. It's driving me nuts though. I think it's from being sick before and finally going away, hopefully. Knock on wood. But non-scale victories. So I wanted to cover a few non-scale victories, go down a list, and then I also want to cover benefits of losing just like 10 pounds. So, and towards the end, they're going to get kind of mixed together, so bear with me. Please, please, please always remember how important non-scale victories are. They're just as important, if not more important, sometimes. So, moving your belt a notch. My son just did it yesterday, but that's kind of irrelevant because he's not overweight. But I will say that was kind of a cool thing. As I went down and down and down, I got to drill holes, cut belt. I got to do all kinds of stuff. And I literally have had the same belt for like 4 years. So now it's only a fraction of what it was. So when you move down a belt notch, remember how cool that is. Not feeling bloated. That's a big one for me and for a lot of people. You're drinking more water, you're flushing out your system, you're not feeling all just disgusting all the time because of all the sugars and the carbs and stuff that are just sitting in you. So remember, that's a really good one too. People saying that you're looking thinner, and that's a big one for me. I don't accept compliments well. I'm the jerk that says, somebody goes, "Oh, you're looking thin. Are you losing weight?" And I'm like, what? What are you talking about? Have you been working out? And I just don't know how to accept compliments. I'm really awkward when it comes to compliments. Sometimes I even turn it into a screwed up insult. It like makes no sense in my mind. But it feels good nonetheless. And when somebody says you're looking good, it's nice because people are noticing. Even if you're not seeing a change on the scale, people are seeing a change in your body, which is cool. Fitting into the booth at the restaurant without your stomach hitting the table. Like I said before, that used to be a big one for me. I actually used to call because I don't like to sit in the chairs, in the tables, in the chairs for some reason. I like a booth. I like the privacy of a booth. I like to feel the safety or whatever. But it got so bad to where I couldn't fit in the booth. So I was actually calling restaurants and asking them, "Hey, is there any way you can measure the distance between this?" So I would measure my front to back to see if I would fit without awkwardly having my stomach hanging onto the table or whatever. So that's a really big one for me, and that does not necessarily mean any weight changed on the scale, but something changed in my life that I noticed. So always pay attention to those little things. Is it easier to put on your shoes? Are you having less acid reflux? Things like that. The importance of inches versus pounds. Inches and pounds, I would say. So I tell everybody this all the time. If you're starting a challenge or any kind of weight loss regimen or any lifestyle change or any diet or whatever you're doing, or exercise plan or whatever, measure your inches, your waist, your bust, your arms, your legs, everything. Measure it all, because you may not see a change in weight, but you could lose 20 inches. Like, it's really big to be able to motivate you throughout this process if you're not seeing those scale changes. So keep that in mind. The next thing is your clothing is looser. I'm having a healthy win right now. I keep having to pull my pants up, and they're literally an extra large, and they're just like gym shorts or whatever, but I can't tighten them enough to stay on me. And an extra large, like seriously, as far as gym shorts, I was in like a 4 and 5X before, and those were tight and restrictive, and now this is an extra large. I probably got to go to a large, but anyway, so that's definitely a huge win. You'll notice your shirts are baggier, This is a pretty baggy shirt right here, but I kind of like baggy shirts. I'm a baggy kind of person. But next is you're drinking more water. And you're like, what? That's not a non-scale victory. Bullshit. Yes, it is. It is, because I'm proud of you, and that's awesome. Keep it up. You're not binge eating. So these are non-scale victories. These are also personal life victories. You're not binge eating. You're not overeating anymore. You don't think that's going to have some kind of positive effect on your life? Yeah. Yeah, it is. So that's good. Okay, so starting with the benefits of losing 10 pounds, and I'll have a couple other incorporations of non-scale victories in this. So bear with me. They bounce around. I got kind of crazy this morning. Benefits of losing 10 pounds include reduce of your risk of heart attack by up to 50% or by 50%. I was doing some research on some academic journals this morning, and you literally just losing 10 pounds reduces your risk of heart attack by 50%. 10 pounds? A lot of us are already there or getting really close, so that's really cool. If you lose 10 pounds, it lowers your life insurance. The less you weigh, the longer you live, statistically. It's proven. I was watching some stuff on some morbidly obese people yesterday, and their chance of, so like some 600-pound people and stuff like that, the chance if you're 600 pounds of living or getting back to a normal weight is less than 5%. And living to a full life is also less than 5% because of the situation that they're in. So a lot of us that get up to these 300 and 400 pound marks, unfortunately, some of us will keep going. So be very careful if you're up there. Focus on what you're doing and get your weight back down, because the more weight you gain, the less opportunity you have to bring it down. It's like you're driving a car and you overheat. And you overheated, so you got up to 300 pounds as far as weight's concerned. But you can stop your car, and your chances of your motor being good still are pretty good, but still skeptical. If you keep going, you're going to gain that, and you're going to get to that 600 pounds, and chances of your motor being good after that or losing weight after that are very, very minimal. So like that, just keep that in mind. The more weight you gain, the harder it is going to get it off, and the less chance you have of regaining a normal weight in your life. So be very careful, guys. Improved sex life because you have a better body image, and a lot of people are happy with their body at any weight, and that's perfectly fine. That's half the battle. But I will say for myself, as I lost weight, it improved my sex life, and it feels better. You feel better about yourself. You feel attractive. You feel sexy. You feel whatever. And you're going to lower your blood sugar and blood pressure. Therefore, if you have any problems with erectile dysfunction or stimulation of girl parts or whatever, a lot of that is eliminated because your body is more regulated and on an even keel rather than just swinging and doing all kinds of crazy stuff. Sleep apnea can go completely away. I had some problems sleeping. You will sleep better for sure. You will snore less for sure when you lose weight. So, and your mate or your partner will love that. Trust me. Less medications because you weigh less. Not only are you going to see adverse side effects from weight loss and then not needing certain medications, but you're also going to need less medications because the medication doesn't have to, circulate around a 300 or 400 pound body. It's going to circulate around a 100 or 200 pound body. So maybe think of that as a definite healthy win. Better pay. Now this goes, and this is not a racist comment, but I did a study. My final paper the other day for my critical reading class was actually based on the direct correlation between somebody losing weight and getting paid more. And it's proven statistically. There was faulty statistics as far as the paper that I read and stuff, and I had to critique it. But beyond that, it's actually proven. And first, who benefits most is middle-aged white women if they lose 30% of their body weight, meaning if they're overweight, say you're 200 pounds and you lose 40 or 50 pounds, they're going to increase their wage by between $5,000 and $7,000 per year. And it's proven. And they don't know if it's because there's a stigma on women supposed to be looking good or whatever. The only ones that weren't affected by losing weight in the career field were black men. But it was first white women, white men, black women, and then black men. And that was the study. And it was actually really interesting. So you might get a raise if you lose weight. And it's not, don't ever think that's because they don't know if it's because your productivity could increase or what it was exactly. But it's definitely a reality. So it's kind of cool. The next one is your alcohol tolerance will lower. Cheap date, what? Cheap date. Just kidding, sorry. But I think that's kind of cool because when you go out to like a ball game every once in a while or whatever and you have a couple drinks, instead of $16, maybe it's going to be $8. So you'll save yourself money, which is kind of cool. But keep that in mind. Like if you lose 100 pounds, don't think you can drink just as much as you could at 300 pounds as you can at 200 pounds. Believe me, that shit changes, and it's very dangerous, so be careful. You can fit in amusement park rides. That was a really motivating factor for me, and it was pretty embarrassing, actually. I tried to get on this ride one time, and the damn ride would not close. You know those seats that come down, and what the hell is on my head? What the hell was that? Those little seat things that come down and they lock in. It wouldn't lock in. I had to get off the ride or get ejected out of it like freaking Mach 5. And another non-scale victory is once you hit 200 pounds, you can go skydiving. I hit 200 pounds, still haven't gone skydiving. Kind of freaked out. That was actually one of my goals, but I definitely did not do it. Oh, I got something else to say real quick. That's the end of that. But a couple people I want to talk about real quick. Ron obviously killed it this week, and he got 70,000 steps in 6 days, and his goal, so he's already done with his goal, and he's freaking doing amazing. Good job, Ron. Virginia, she actually was motivated by her husband to lose weight because they have a beautiful relationship and they love each other dearly. And he was worried about breathing issues and stuff like that, and now she's already lost 25 pounds. That's freaking great. Seriously. And I know from personal experience being heavier, I had a lot of breathing issues, so I can definitely relate. Jennifer Davis, 11 pounds lost, and she's going to start a workout plan, which is really cool. She's going to dig out her Fitbit and probably join our challenges. I'm at thrifttime@gmail.com, so add me. And we got tons of people on here. If you ever want to know, just ask, and they'll let you know. Julie Hoffman, 7 pounds down, and that is freaking great. I want to know what your 90-day goal is, though, because it said you were like shooting for a 90-day goal. I'm curious to know what that is and what you're aiming for, so let me know. Julie Miner, 8.3 pounds down. That's awesome. Good job. Deborah, the one that has magazine quality food photos, as you guys know, broke her stall by skipping a meal. She increased her weight loss another 2.5 pounds, which is really cool. And she put that Beetlejuice GIF on the thing, and I can't stop watching it. I don't know what it is. It's so cool. It just reminds me of growing up. Carrie McDaniel, I just wanted to say something has changed in you over the last week or two. You have an unbelievably new positivity that has arisen with you, and I freaking love it. You guys, if you're new here, please like, share, comment, and subscribe to our channel. Again, this is Jonathan with One Big Impact, and check us out on our Facebook group called Healthy Living for a Healthy Life, as well as on our Instagram at Live My Fit Lifestyle, all one word. And our blog is www.healthyliving592.wordpress.com. I'll put the links in all the description below. If you guys have any questions, please send me either a private message or ask any of the members on our Facebook group. And have a beautiful day. Remember to spread love, not hate, and hashtag be stronger than your excuses.